A warm, fine, and delightful Tuesday evening to all. Gabrielle Lopez here, homegrown, and pleased to bring you PTV News Now. Lots of stories to unpack here, starting with incoming Ombudsman Jesus Crispin Remulla pledged to bring greater transparency and openness to the office of the Ombudsman. He plans to establish a media office to improve communication and provide the public with regular updates on the office's work. Remulla emphasized that the Ombudsman's role extends beyond persecution, ensuring the government fulfills its duties and holds officials accountable. He also vowed to improve the speed of trials by curbing delay tactics and adopting reforms from his time at the DOJ. On the pending case against Vice President Sara Duterte, Remulla assured a thorough review of the investigation. The government has 182 billion pesos in available funds to enhance disaster response and rehabilitation efforts during recent calamities. Senator Sherwin Gatchalian, chair of the Senate Committee on Finance, detailed the funds, including 7 billion pesos from the National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Fund, 6.4 billion pesos from the Quick Response Fund, and 141 billion pesos from the unprogrammed appropriations. He emphasized that these resources should be used effectively to rebuild communities and strengthen the nation's resilience. Relief operations are currently focused on areas impacted by recent tropical cyclones and the magnitude 6.9 earthquake in Cebu. Gatchalian also proposed higher budget allocations for agencies handling post-disaster reconstruction, particularly for rebuilding schools, restoring heritage sites, and providing housing. It's been 2 years since the day the most masked Hamas fighters or killers launched a well-planned and coordinated armed assault in Jewish communities, kibbutzim, and against unsuspecting concert-goers of the nostalgic Nova Music Festival. Some 1,220 Israelis and foreign workers were brutally gunned down, grenade blasted, or mercilessly stabbed and cut up. Likewise, 251 Israelis and foreign nationals were whisked away and taken as hostages, from which 47 have yet to be released, 25 of whom the Israel government believes are deceased. Since then, Israel's retaliatory campaign has gone scorched earth and pulverized Gaza into a pulp, leaving over 67,000 dead, more than half women and children. And in a humanitarian crisis of forced starvation, which practically all countries in the UN have denounced, the families, friends, and supporters of the hostages railing against Netanyahu and his government rallied no end to secure the release of the remaining hostages at all cost. But for now, Israel somberly commemorates its lost loved ones and all those who perished in the worst attack that has befallen the Jewish state since winning its independence in 1948. Meanwhile, surviving family members and friends of the 370 of mostly youth murdered at the Nova Music Festival gathered at the site to silently remember their loved ones. And that's a wrap for this evening's show. Join us anew tomorrow for another set of major stories breaking at the hour in the evening. Newsbreak edition, and always stay connected by catching the news right here. This is Gabrielle Lopez wishing you a restful night ahead, and thank you for watching PTV News Now.